All right, we're going to do a two-part lecture on animation for the next two lectures. So I'm going to throw a lot of animation at you, but you don't have to watch them all. I just want to give you a good taste of the evolution. And what you'll hopefully learn is that animation wasn't just about cartoons or making drawings come to life and ideally just pure entertainment. What really I think a big part of it is that it's really the birth of modern character-driven storytelling, specifically visual comedy, and eventually what it became was the birth of special effects. Everything we know of today is because of animation. Everything we see in television, film, video games is literally the reason that we can have modern effects and just that we can just do things that we could never do before in live action in general is because of what happened in animation. So I'm going to give you an overview. Obviously, I'm going to just hit about a handful of main figures in the evolution so we can see what their contribution was to the overall art. Okay, we're going to start with a man named Winsor McCay. Winsor McCay started with a short film in 1911, the most popular being, at that time, Little Nemo. Remember that name, Nemo? This is where it comes from. He was a successful newspaper cartoonist. Winsor McCay gave much more detail to his hand-drawn animations than ever was kind of really happening before in cinema. His 1914 film, though, Gertie the Dinosaur, featured an early example of character-driven, hand-drawn animation. It was also the first time to combine live action with animation. Originally, McCay used the film in his vaudeville act. He would stand next to the screen and speak to Gertie. He would then respond with a series of gestures. So it was an interactive thing. And I mean, just think about modern effects now. Like this is, kind of in a way, the birth of a lot of this. At the time, McCay would walk behind the projection screen, seemingly being replaced by a pre-recorded version of himself. And I'll show you a sample. And then he would basically it would look as if he went behind the screen, get on the dinosaur, and now he's an animated character, get on the dinosaur, and then suddenly he morphed into his own film. McCay hand drew over 1,000 drawings to make this animated short back in the day. Watch Gertie the Dinosaur.